piece of art can have many lives. This massive monument, made by one of America's most important sculptors, was rejected, coveted, and resurrected. It is the hand of peace. To know peace, you must first meet its maker, Beniamino Bufano. Born around the turn of the century, Bufano was an Italian-American sculptor famous for his large-scale works representing peace. This prolific prophet has over 500 works in the Bay Area alone. He's been called one of the few enduringly important American sculptors, a true legend and genius. In 1902, as a child, Bufano immigrated from San Felice, Italy, to a tenement in Greenwich Village. The son of a devout Catholic mother and a revolutionist father, Bufano was instilled with a strong sense of social justice.
That's my point in practically everything I do.
He had traveled the globe and studied the towering sculptures of India, Thailand, and Cambodia. After seeing the world, he sought to capture the universal.
Yes, right.
In 1917, the U.S. entered World War I. Bufano, who was only 20 years old, was already starting to receive fame and acclaim. He had contributed to the World's Fair Palace of Fine Arts and the Buffalo Nickel when he accidentally cut off his index finger. He then mailed his trigger finger to President Woodrow Wilson as a protest against the war, and let the legend grow that the entire stunt had been planned. But behind the headline-grabbing antics was a serious artist dedicated to social change. Bufano believed artists had a role in combating violence. After the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert Kennedy, Bufano melted down these and made St. Francis of the Guns. Perhaps because of the constant reminder of the loss of his own finger, Bufano's work often wove in the symbol of the open hand. Hand gestures for peace and love are universal. For Buddhists, an open hand symbolizing peace is known as the Abhaya Mudra, an image Bufano saw repeatedly during his travels to Asia. Bufano's beliefs made him a favorite son of the bohemian city of San Francisco. In 1962, the city commissioned him to make a public sculpture, as the U.S. was once again starting to enter another war by sending troops to Vietnam. Bufano decided to name the work Hand of Peace.
It's a figure of peace.
Now nearly 70 years old, Bufano used only a mallet to shape quarter-inch thick sheets of copper into a massive 32-foot tall hand. He filled the armature with reinforced concrete with the hope it would last longer than 8,000 years. To preview the piece, Bufano removed his studio's roof. The landlord was not happy. He sued Bufano. In the center of his masterpiece, Bufano used nearly 1,000 pounds of tile to create a mosaic of children, symbolizing unity among diverse cultures. Above the mosaic, an inscription was to read, "The children of the world shall inherit the earth," except while working upside down, Bufano accidentally misplaced an H. Earth became hearth. Bufano figured hearths represent home and family, so he happily left the extra H. However, the city of San Francisco was not happy. After 5 hard years of work, the city refused to buy the sculpture from Bufano. Despite the city's rejection, the sculpture was still coveted. A bidding war for the Hand of Peace ensued, with Ghirardelli Square and San Francisco International Airport wanting the piece. The sculpture finally sold for $50,000, one of the highest prices paid for a work of art that year in the United States. Bill Swigert of the Pacific Bridge Company purchased Hand of Peace for one of his office parks in the city of Walnut Creek. As the scaffolding was removed, Bufano noticed a small dent in the sculpture. He became enraged and demanded the piece come down. As Bufano angrily pointed, A flock of cedar waxwings flew by with one landing on his finger. The hopeless bohemian was so charmed by the bird, he never mentioned the dent again. Because the sculpture was hidden in an office park, there was no fanfare, no news coverage, no public unveiling. Bufano passed away 3 years later. His death made national news, followed by an outpouring of tributes throughout California. Yet for the next 43 years, the largest and most expensive of his works remained in obscurity. Until one day, it was gone. In 2009, a concerned citizen called the city of Walnut Creek to report the sculpture missing. The city's investigation revealed the Chang family had acquired Hand of Peace when they purchased the office park. The family had hired Artworks Foundry of Berkeley to restore the piece. There, the hand was brought back to life over a period of 4 years. And after the armature was repaired, the Hand of Peace could not go quietly back to its office park. The Chang family agreed to loan the sculpture to the city of Walnut Creek. The Hand of Peace was placed at Civic Park. And so after over 50 years and the passing of Bufano, the Hand of Peace found a home where it could not be ignored. Henry Miller said of Bufano, "He will outlive our civilization and probably be better known, better understood, both as a man and an artist, 5,000 years hence." One piece of art can have many lives. This is the Hand of Peace.